Good evening, Mr. Bear. It's our pleasure to speak with you today. I'd like to thank you for making time and giving us this opportunity to speak with you.
We like to primarily discuss the idea that two of us colleagues have come up with and the challenges that Vermont Teddy Bear is facing and some of the solutions we have to those problems.
As of recent, Vermont Teddy Bear has been facing a sharp decline in sales, estimated to be roughly 15%. Big name retailers like Amazon are entering our market and distributing mass-produced goods, making it much more difficult to sell our product because of their superior marketing.
And as society moves towards a mindset of a cheaper and less developed product for more instant satisfaction, we have to take steps to combat this ideology and stress the importance of a quality, long-lasting product. Our company is built upon the ideals of constantly improving to become more successful even in the face of adversity. For this reason, the two of us have produced a solution after extensive research. Here you see Vermont Teddy Bear's sales over the last 2 years, and I've laid it out in quarters. So this is about when we estimated that Amazon entered our market about 2 years ago. And since we started in the first quarter with sales of about $275,000, and then we dropped to $235,000 in the next quarter, and then $250,000, and then by the end of the year we were at $245,000. So some of this was due to like cyclical developments, people buying toys at different seasons. However, as you can see, the overall trend of our sales has been declining. We went back up in quarter one to $260,000, and then we went all the way down to $215,000, and now sitting at the beginning of this year, we are sitting at just $233,000. In other words, we are facing a 15% reduction in our sales.
We suggest the idea of attending Toy Fair Dallas, a trade show in the Dallas Metroplex area that contains a high concentration of young families that Vermont Teddy Bear can target. Now you might ask, what is a trade show? A trade show, or fair, is an event created in order to bring an array of groups or individuals within industries together with the intent of showing off products. These exhibitions allow companies like ourselves to observe other groups and the behaviors they take on, allowing us to model ourselves around our observations, considering the benefits of a trade show, lower cost per sale, the publicity of our goods, the saving of time, and the access to far-off markets, which is very important for our company.
So why should we attend the Dallas Toy Fair? Well, bringing about publicity and access to the Dallas market will pique the interest of the public that lacks in our product. As Vermont Teddy Bear is now, we lack the ability to progress into a wider audience with just the quality of our product. So by showcasing our company to the public, we are enabling ourselves to advertise to a far-off market that contains the specific audience of our company targets. The Dallas Metroplex is a fast-growing urban area filled with young adults which become young families with children. In a highly populated and condensed area like this, dating becomes high. Dating comes in high rates varying from any age group, which in turn begets the exchange of gifts of affection. Vermont Teddy Bear fits perfectly into this kind of environment, which will bring recovery and success in the future of our company.
Now, you might wonder, what is the value of a trade show? Well, exhibiting at a trade show is an excellent way to find customers to help your business grow. And that is a direct quote from Entrepreneur. It is estimated that a trade show meeting with potential clients costs $120 less on average than meeting face-to-face in an office or outside of that period of time. And 92% of clients are there to see new products. Considering the opinion of a big-name publicity and business magazine, and the fact that Vermont Teddy Bear is an established specialty brand, the trade show will provide a great opportunity to expand into a new market, specifically the Dallas one. We'd receive the opportunity to show our business to many new faces and build our brand awareness. I'd like to touch on the importance of this figure real quick again. The 92% of attendees to trade shows come looking for new products. And I think that if we were to tap into a market like this in such a far off area, especially with the dense population of just people that our product mainly appeals to, we won't have to deal with figures like this where we have large drops in just like a constant decline. As you can see, like we started all the way up here, as Timothy said, and we're ending all the way down here. That's not what we want. We want to keep kind of this higher figure and just progress further and further. The reason why is that we keep hitting the cap of the area that we're contained to. And now that bigger and much more wide appealing companies and bigger names that can advertise much better than us we're facing many of these problems like this. But once we're able to expand our market, we'll be able to reach amounts that we previously could not reach.
As we kind of touched on earlier, the estimate of trying to meet a client face-to-face is around $250. With the trade show, though, we think we can meet at least 10 potential clients for a cost of around $1,450. Trade shows are a very marketable option because many clients spend hours at a time observing all the products. The Dallas Toy Fair displays over 200 products each year because other companies realize it's a good business opportunity.
The Toy Fair is an important communications resource. Trying to find potential customers face-to-face is more expensive and time-consuming. In just a matter of a few days, we could have several new customers willing to buy our product.
So we think the airfare and setup costs associated with attending a toy trade show are worth it in comparison, and building a booth will take some resources from the marketing department, but we believe if it works as intended, it will be worth it. And attending a trade show would help us increase our marketing speed, expand our markets, and help us bolster our sales.
Now, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the probable questions you have, and we understand the risks, and there are no guarantees in breaking even while attending a trade show. We acknowledge that our company has never participated in a trade show. Failing to break even can even potentially turn the trip into a liability, and the cost of attendance isn't cheap. There's also the possibility that the leads we find are disaster dead ends. It might even seem hopeless because bigger players will rake attention.
So with those concerns in mind, Vermont Teddy Bear is a well-known specialty product in our market already, so finding new clients without a trade show would be difficult. Not only would it be time-consuming, but also a strain on our financial resources as well. By raising brand awareness in a separate market, we can easily meet new clients. The Dallas market is worth exploring because of how highly concentrated our target market is in that area. If we stay local, it's unlikely that we will be able to raise our profits in time for our declining sales. We believe we offer a competitive advantage in terms of quality. The quality of our products will allow Vermont Teddy Bear to stand apart from the others and avoid overshadowing.
I'm going to take this time to lay out our course of action, and this is our closing notes for this video. The steps to join the trade show is to contact the organizers of the event, assure our attendance, build a booth, and secure adequate travel and housing. Building a booth would require us to use resources from our marketing team, estimated around $750. A flight to Dallas would cost about $200 each way, and a 3-day toy fair would require about $300 in housing expenses for the two of us. In total, we'd expect a return value of about $1,000 against the average expenses for meeting clients face-to-face. Lastly, we'd like to thank you for your time and your consideration here. We hope that our proposal is of great help to the company. Thank you.
Thank you.